welcome to BookNews podcast in partnership with Kenya Publishers Association. My name is Virginia Thuku, and with us is Mr. Sylvester Wauye at the Nairobi International Book Fair. Welcome, Sylvester.
Thank you, Virginia.
So your book is on poems.
Yes, my book is on poems.
Tell us more about poetry.
Poetry is an interesting subject, although many people find it difficult. For me, it comes naturally because that's what I love doing. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the rustle of leaves, already it's a poetic version of it, yeah?
Yes.
So where did all this come from?
From various experiences, from nightly dreams, from conversations, from reading, from a number of sources.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
From research. Yes.
And what's the target?
My target audience are basically those who are adults, and I assume an adult is somebody who is beyond 18 years. Yeah.
So there's usually a disconnect when we have done maybe O-levels.
Yeah.
Especially, let me talk about the 844 system.
Yes.
When they have done the O-levels, there's poetry within the English papers, yeah?
Yes.
Then after that, there's no more poetry.
Yes.
Yes? What can this help in inculcating the culture of people reading poems and doing poetry?
First of all, I think my book is interesting. It flows easily. You don't have to think so deeply. It's enjoyable. And I think that is what is lacking with many other poems. Yes. Yeah. And it touches on a lot of experiences. Love, our experiences as Kenyans in terms of politics, social issues, environment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you do your poetry? Do you read it out loud? Do you write it? Or how do you prefer your audience to read, to get to interact with it?
I think as long as you love poetry, as long as you enjoy it, you can read it out aloud if you like, and it comes out wonderfully. You can decide to just read it quietly. You would still enjoy it.
Okay.
Yes.
Is this your first book?
This is my first book.
All right.
Yes.
And how was the journey?
The journey was interesting. Sometimes it was difficult. Sometimes it was stressful. But the main thing is that I enjoyed every aspect of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell us more. What encompassed it? Late nights, sharing with others, the journey of publishing. Tell us more.
Yes. I think, as I said earlier, it came from passion, loving poetry. And for me, as I said, it comes naturally. And you see, you realize that some of these poems, I'll just wake up in the night, having dreamt of a poem, and I just jot it down. Then in the morning, I try to fill in the gaps. Others is because, there was something a bit technical. I had to go research on it and then piece it together. So you'll find that some of them took a matter of hours, others days, others months to piece together. But everything was enjoyable.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And is there anything cooking?
Anything?
Cooking.
Cooking?
Yes.
Yes. I have a book coming up. It already has a title. Just remaining a few poems to fill it up. But I don't want to release it immediately. But I also have a novel in my mind which I'm planning to write.
Okay.
Yes.
So will the novel inculcate poetry? Or
of course, you see, when you're a poet, and you're writing sometimes the aspect of poetry in your novel. Yes. There are poetic chapters or paragraphs. You might find that there because it's something that is within me. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most people, poetry is not, especially most writers, poetry is not one of the things they want to delve into, maybe because they feel it's hard, yeah? What is your encouragement to authors to get into poetry? What would you tell them?
Be yourself. Poetry is about you. Any piece of writing that you're doing, you cannot come out nicely if you're trying to copy somebody. Read for enjoyment, read for your own sake, read for your intellectual development, but when you sit down to write, be authentic, be yourself. You will realize if you read this book, it may not be like any other book, just who I am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, where can we find your book?
If you want to buy it, you can link up with me on my by calling me, or maybe go to Nuria, which is my distribution place. Recently, I got to link up with Ikitabu. They are also going to be part of my network, helping me to distribute, maybe online, maybe physically. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is this your first time at the Nairobi International Book Fair?
Yeah, this is my very first time. I've been hearing about Nairobi International Book Fair. I didn't take much notice of it, probably because I'd never written anything.
Yeah.
But because I wrote a book, I thought I should come here. But I think the experience has been very great. I've got networks, connections. I've met people I see on TV, but I've never seen them live, like Shali Mwamba, like Swalem Doe. So you see, it's a good experience.
All right.
Yes.
What would you want to see in future? Because we hope you're going to give us the other books next year.
What I would like to see in future? This is my first experience, so
Yes.
I'm just here to enjoy. I don't know what to expect in future.
All right, Sylvester Wauye.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming. Viewers and listeners, this is Sylvester Wauye's book,
Yes.
On the Rustle of Leaves.
Yes.
Thank you so much for gracing us, for even sharing your story with us.
Yes.
And we hope that we can read much, much more. Not just this ones also, but much, much more of your work.
And thank you for hosting me and for giving me this platform.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much and all the very best.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.